want to talk about this dream I had, and honestly, it kind of spooked me. You know, it's been on my head since having a dream. I've been wanting to do the video on it, but I ain't really just been having the time. But see, I got some downtime, so I'm gonna go. It spooked me. It kind of scared me, and like it's crazy because it's not the first dream I had like that's similar to this. Like I've been having dreams. It's like probably the third or fourth dream I had that's kind of similar to this. But so in the dream, I was standing in a barn or whatnot, and I went to the back of the barn. In the dream, I was just looking out to the sky, like I was just sightseeing, you know, just admiring the clouds or whatnot. And then I looked to the west of where I was standing in the dream. I looked to the west, and like the clouds were shaped like flying angels and shaped like horses running. And then it was some cloud that was shaped like horsemen. But in the dream, see, I was amazed by it because it was like art, you know what I'm saying? So at that time, I ran back into the barn to go get my mom because my mom was she was with me. So I ran back to get her, and I brought her out there to see, you know, see the clouds. And I remember in the dream, I was like, Mom, what that look like to you? And my mom said the same thing. She said, they look like horses and angels. She didn't say horsemen, but she said horses and angels. But in the dream, it still was like confirmation that what I was seeing was basically the same thing she was seeing. But yeah, so it's like whenever I was talking to my mom in the dream and I look back at the clouds, it like they would get closer and bigger and more obvious of what it was. It was like whenever I was like, I talk to mom and then I look back, it'll get bigger and closer, you know what I'm saying? So it got to the point to where like it was obvious of what it was. Like in front of the in front of the clouds, it was like an angel that was just standing there, you know what I'm saying? It was shaped like an angel that was just standing there. But in the dream, it was Christ, you know what I'm saying? You know, we couldn't really like see no face or nothing. It was just all figure. Like he was shaped like he was a cloud, basically. But it was the shape of a man, you know what I'm saying? So, but in the dream, it was Christ. And then I got scared. Like in the dream, I just got scared. I don't know. I just felt fear. Like when I saw that, I felt fear, you know what I'm saying? Cause like in the dream, I knew it was the end, you know what I'm saying? Like, and what I was feeling in the dream, it was like, dang, bro, like, I don't think I made it. Like, I was feeling like I failed, you know what I'm saying? Like, I felt like in the dream I was finna, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't finna go to heaven. That's basically what I felt. And like, I remember seeing like Christ, the angels, and the horsemen. They were coming from the west and they were just shooting by. Like, they saw us, but they just kept going, you know what I'm saying? And then it just got dark. I was scared. Like, I was scared. I was frightened in the dream, and I could feel it in my dream. I could feel the fear. And I remember looking over at my mom, and like she just smirked, and then her soul just shot up. Like it just left her body, shot straight up, and then her body just disappeared, just evaporated right there. And like it was a lot of people that was just shooting up. It was a lot of people that was leaving. It was going, you know what I'm saying? And like I was still there, and I'm like, in the dream, in the dream, I felt like I was betrayed by God a little bit because I know what I be doing or be trying to do while I'm here on earth. And like, I could still feel that in the dream. Like, I still knew that in the dream. Like in the dream, I felt like, bruh, like I'm trying, like I studied the Bible, I fast, I pray all that. I've been trying to change, but I was still left behind, you know? And like in the dream, I felt like confused. I felt lost. I didn't know. I was questioning God. I was questioning myself in the dream because I was like, I remember in the dream I was thinking like maybe God want me to stick around to like minister to people that's left behind, you know, but it was so many people just shooting up, and it was so many people that was lost and like left behind, but these people didn't even care, you know what I'm saying? And like in the dream, like when my mom shot up, when her soul shot up and she just evaporated right in front of me, I remember just thinking about I think about my girl and think about my son, you know, so I remember running back to the crib and like, my son was still there. Like my son was crawling on the floor, but I seen my wife's clothes. Her clothes was just laying there. And like, I felt sad, even more sad. Cause I'm like, yo, she gone. My son's still here. And like, at the same time, I was happy that she like got caught up. Cause I be worrying about her relationship with God a lot of times, you know? So in the dream, I felt like I was happy for her, but I was still like sad in the dream. And like, I remember like I grabbed my son and I was hugging him in the dream. Like I saw my brother, I saw my sister, and it was just a bunch of people that I really didn't even know, never seen in my life. I remember seeing them and like everybody seemed so comfortable though. Like everybody seemed so cool, but in the dream I was just all mopey and like sad and stuff, because like I knew what's up, like I knew what time it was, you know what I'm saying? And I remember going in the closet and just crying in the dream. Like I was crying in the dream. And when I came out, my son was gone. Like he had shot up. So it was just me. I was just left and like a bunch of people that really didn't even care. And like they was still partying. People still was turning up. I remember seeing like dancers, like people were still having a good old time. And like in the dream, I was just missing my mom. I was missing my woman and my child. And like I just knew it was nothing I could do. You know what I'm saying? Everything felt real, like the emotions and all that, the fear, the sadness, the confusion, all that stuff felt like super real. I woke up and I was thinking, it was on my head. I was thinking about that. And it's crazy because it's not the first time I had a dream similar to that. Like I had one dream a while ago where it's crazy. I was in like a restaurant. It looked like an old Western restaurant or whatnot. And it was just a lot of fuss, bro. Like a lot of fuss in this restaurant. A lot of people just babbling, going back and forth, yo. And like I was with them too, but it was something that had clicked in the dream. And then it was like I just turned on. Like it was just something turned on in me, and I just started talking about God in the dream. And then everybody was trying to leave. Everybody was trying to leave the restaurant because I was talking about God. And then in the dream, I said, if y'all go out there, y'all can't go out there. If y'all go out there, that's it. And then these people went out there and their body just exploded, bro. In the dream, their body just exploded. I remember there was one dream I had about it. And there was another dream. I got a whole list in my phone of all these like rapture type dreams and end of the world type dreams. There's so many of them. I just, whenever it catch me, like whenever I had these dreams and like, it kind of spooked me. I always get up and try to, write down as much as I remember. But this one particular dream that I'm talking about now, about my mom and my wife and my child and all that, I feel like, whenever we have these dreams, bro, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, push that. We gotta tell everybody because, God speak to people through, visions, dreams and all that. So whenever you have them type of dreams, you gotta share that because this is all warning, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that time is coming. If you know what I'm saying, if you observing and you being aware, like God tell us to, and you see what's going on in the world, then obviously, like that time is near. Because like what I dreamt of, people not caring about what's going on, like that, people was being raptured up, going up to God, the end was happening, stuff was going on, and people still didn't care, still partying, still doing this. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at right now. Like, don't nobody care about nothing that's going on in the world. They just all about now. They all about life now, living life now, having fun now. And like, you know what I'm saying? That's how it's gonna happen. Like, the way how my mom just shot up like that right in front of me out of nowhere, that's how it's gonna happen. Like, God gonna take his just like that. Come like a thief in the night, bro. We gotta remember that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it scared me. It still scared me because I still think about that. And I just pray for everybody, bro. I hope everybody get it right, you know what I'm saying, and get it together, for real.